Hello, my name is Don Rowe with Berkshire Hathaway Parks and Weisford Realtors, and we have Robert Jones here with Multiple Option Mortgage. Our intent today is to go over some financing that we think will be of interest to you, to anyone for that matter. But in one particular aspect of financing we will discuss today is an interest rate buy down. And so Robert's been good enough to sit in with me on this to explain this more in detail. So Robert, please explain to me, or us, what is an interest rate buy down?
Yeah, Don. So, with rates rising from especially lows that they had been at last year and the previous year during COVID, a biggest concern is how to kind of mitigate some of that cost, keep monthly payments low. So one of the most common ways we do that is with a permanent interest rate buy down, or it's commonly called paying points, and you'll pay an upfront fee at the closing as a percentage of your loan amount to lower the interest rate for the life of the loan.
Okay, so could you give an example? So let's say our rates are currently 7%, and last year much lower. So if somebody wanted a 1% reduction to 6%, what kind of monthly payment, roughly speaking, would that impact someone?
Yeah, so if you look up here, I did a scenario, and on this one particularly, the rate was at 7.25 yesterday. This is a $450,000 purchase, middling credit scores, and they could buy down the rate on the rate sheet. Say they went down to 6.25. Would be about 2% of their loan amount, a little bit more, 2.2% of the loan amount, but would buy down their payment from $24.55 to $22.45. So about $190 on that.
To me, that's significant, and hopefully it is to you as well. So if that is the case, then what is the cost for that sort of thing?
So the upfront cost on this, like I said, is about 2.2% of the loan amount. Okay. So this would be $7,916 for that. Okay. Because it's based off the loan amount and percentage of that, it's going to be more expensive for larger loans and less expensive for smaller loans. But still, if you were comparing it to putting more money down to save money, it's going to save you a lot more money in that regard for a lot less upfront.
And that's a great point Rob just made, because when he mentioned that larger figure, that was based on the higher loan amount. And so obviously for every loan that you make, or to what extent from high to low, there's going to be a cost differential there. So so we just talked about the cost, and so where would these monies come from, though? These thousands of dollars to buy the rate down, where does it come from?
So most commonly we get that from the buyer's own funds. However, they could also use gifted funds. Typically family members are the most common gift donors, but there are a few other acceptable sources. You can ask for money from the seller. It just depends on how competitive the market is and what the sellers will allow. As well as you can,
Combination of both.
A combination of the two, absolutely.
Right, exactly. So Robert, a good point, your part being is the fact that it's all part of negotiation. So the whole point being is this, in a nutshell, we want to make sure that you explore every option you have. Too often when I'll talk to someone, they'll say they think they're financing so-and-so. Well, I just don't want you all to put yourself in a box, corner yourself. So come in and talk. Let's explore every avenue. Every dollar we can save you, the better for you. So again, our mantra is options. What are options do you have available? And then you're going to choose one that best suits you. There are other ways to decrease your mortgage, decrease your interest rate. We're going to call Robert, and Robert's going to give us his contact information.
Yeah, so you can call me at 502-727-1592 or email at rjones@momsoptions.com.
And of course, you can always call me, and you should, by the way, Don Rowe, 502-314-0522, donrowe.realtor@gmail.com. This will be in my newsletter, the YouTube video. We're always here available for you. There's no conditions to talk with us, no obligation. We're here to help. Hope you like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.